serious? Are you serious, guys? Anunnaki, the Anunnaki, and the 12 cities that had the 12 kings 5,000 years ago. I'll tell you all about it. Let me first put a shout out right now for www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Guys, seriously, collagen, multi-collagen is the way to really get your skin looking great, your health, help you lose weight, energize you, help your hair grow better, your fingernails stronger, your skin elasticity better, all of that. And the collagen is, no, it's not human collagen. It's plant, fish, and egg collagen. Where do you get it? Go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. All right? You'll be glad you did. Oh, man. Hey, guys, seriously. The Anunnaki. The Anunnaki. What does the Anunnaki got to do from the... what's the name of that text again? Those Kuna...
King's List?
No. The cuneiform tablets. But here's the thing. Our webinar that's coming up with Marshall Masters is one of our speakers. And Marshall has also found some documentation, ancient documentation, that goes along with what we already knew from the cuneiform tablets, that Planet X and its timing and the historical account with the plagues of Egypt is one issue, but before that there would have been an encounter with the Planet X, which was during the times of the Anunnaki. So what does this all mean? He's going to explain that in our webinar coming up, Aliens and Fallen Angels. Aliens and Fallen Angels. And a lot of people believe that the Anunnaki are fallen angels, and that these 12 kings were Nephilim, the sons of the fallen angels. Actually, I have some information on this. Go there. A moment ago I could go there, and now I can't go there. And I wanted to read it, but it's on a different... I wonder if I... Oh, come on now. I want to read it. You're just laughing.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm
just glad I got past my GPS.
You're just glad your GPS is working. Okay. All right. Maybe it's better off that we just let Marshall Masters explain it in the webinar. He has tied that the arrival of the fallen angels was tied to potentially the arrival of Planet X. In other words, I'm not saying that the fallen angels live on Planet X and they jump off of it every time they swing by, but certainly the original arrival, when 1/3 of the angels fell from heaven, according to ancient tablets, there was according to the book of Enoch, and Mike Around the World talks about it, this in his presentation. There were 200 fallen angels that landed on Mount Hermon, excuse me, Mount Hermon. And when those 200 fallen angels landed on Mount Hermon, they began to roam the earth, of course, and they then intermixed with the human race, the daughters of men, in Genesis chapter 6. And that's how the birth of the Nephilim began. We find out more about that Nephilim, their bloodline, their lifespan, all of that. Those answers come from Mike from Around the World in his presentation. But I think Marshall Masters just does a great job. I might be able to do it now. It might let me do it now. Let's see. It's interesting stuff, and I want people to know that this webinar is the most informative and has the most breakthrough information that we've ever done. And there's no question about it. So please, what I want you to do is go to my website right now. Heidi, we only got 4 days left?
That's it.
4 days left?
That's it.
The webinar is this Friday at 6 p.m. Go right now, get your ticket. Go right now, get your ticket. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's paulbegleyprophecy.com and get your ticket. Now, let me say something to those of you who are watching right now who are not saved. You might say, what does all of this have to do with me as an individual? Everything. Because the return of Jesus Christ will set up the great battle, ultimately the battle of Armageddon. And that's when Christ and the armies of heaven, according to the book of Revelation, chapter 19, riding white horses from heaven, for those of you who don't know if animals are in heaven or not. And those horses are white with tens, thousands of the saints, and they come to go to battle against Lucifer's armies. Who are his armies? Well, they will be the fallen ones, a third of the angels that fell from heaven, and the Nephilim, who are still on the earth right now, of which some people are starting to get glimpses of. They think they're aliens or extraterrestrials or what have you. People are having encounters with strange beings everywhere. And Mike from Around the World talks about that in his presentation. Stephen Ben-Noon talks about the aliens and the abductions and he spent 18 hours with the CIA just 2 months ago in New Mexico discussing this very subject. Encounters, aliens or foreign entities or alien entities interacting with mankind, discussion of Nephilim and reptilians, all being done by the government. I think you need to understand, what does this got to do with you and me? Jesus is getting ready to return, and it's really wild, Heidi, because Planet X, according to Marshall Masters, is just a couple years away from maybe getting its closest point to the earth. And he believes that the Anunnaki are returning, and this time that the Anunnaki are returning, and that's how the rest of the angels that have not yet come to the earth, there's a third that got kicked out of heaven, but they're not all on the earth. We know that 200 landed here according to Enoch. Marshall Masters has a theory, maybe the rest of them that need to still make their approach are going to make their invasion during the arrival or the passing by of Planet X, which will include catastrophic, cataclysmic events on the earth that Jesus predicted was coming in Matthew 24. So, and then the great battle of Armageddon will certainly take place, but at some point or another, mankind will suffer great catastrophic apocalyptic events, and the rapture's in there, and a bunch of people are going to get left behind. You got to figure out what team you're on. Are you on Jesus' side, or are you going to be part of the collateral damage, those that are left behind, lost without Christ? Don't do that. So give your life to Jesus Christ before it's too late. Go to my website right now, paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com, and get your ticket now, right now. And I'd say 50 people watching this broadcast right now should go right now and buy their ticket. At least 50, if not 100. Get your tickets so you'll be in line, ready to go to receive your email with your link. You will get that email and link, Heidi, I believe on 6 o'clock on Friday. 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday, August 26th, this coming Friday.
It's on demand?
It's on demand.
So you don't have to be there Friday if you have to work or something?
You have 1 year to watch it.
As many times as
you want to. As many times you want, and in whatever order you want to watch it. You don't have, you'll have all the different speakers. You pick any one you want, watch them in any order you want, watch them as many times you want, and you have about a year to watch them all.
Make as much popcorn as you want.
But the information, but you got to get the ticket now. Make all the popcorn you want. You're going to be chomping on it. And I'm going to tell you something. Binge watching is okay. And when you start on this webinar, you will binge watch, because these are the best we've ever done on this series. Our third year in a row to do it on the Alien series, Alien, UFO, Fallen Angels, Demons.
And your jaw will drop when you see my interview.
Yeah, and see, I haven't even been telling you about Heidi's interview. I won't even tell you who she's interviewing yet. But can I even say what you're talking about?
I'm going to have a guest that will explain to you why we have the aliens visiting, and that would be hybridization, and it's very gripping interview.
Hybridization, meaning birthing of Nephilim?
Still going on. Genesis 6 still going on.
And you have an eyewitness accounts of this that you're going to interview.
Yes.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get my ticket right now. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's almost over. I'm telling you, it's almost over. Are you saved?